Welcome back to D&D,
Welcome
everybody.
back,
It is your
We only wear pink on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. You can't sit with us.
And I actually have all of the control.
You
It's not a
can't sit
Wednesday,
with
so
us.
you can sit with us.
You're wearing pink.
It is a Wednesday.
And it's not Wednesday.
That's okay.
You can't sit with
The
us.
rule
I like that
is
Jackie
wear
just gave
pink
up.
on Wednesdays, not
Okay.
I don't
wear
even go
pink
here.
on any of the other. So I'm.
You can't just ask
Jackie
someone if they're a
won.
half dryad.
Barely.
Jackie won.
I'm your host.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in charge of the
The really funny thing about all this is that Abby's approach has been to not stop talking, but she has the lowest audio quality. So if anyone starts talking, she just gets cut out. And that's the way it's always happening. It's happening right now in my ears.
Keep in mind who edits this podcast and who does not edit this podcast. Just keep in mind that I'm in charge, even though I don't edit the podcast.
She's in charge.
Welcome back to Daily D&D, your Sword of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. We are back
Did you say
to
dairy?
He did say Daily D&D. Remember who's in charge, DM? It is me.
We are not pro dairy on this podcast. I just want.
I am not pro dairy.
I am against big dairy.
Big dairy.
Welcome back to Daily D&D, your Sword of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. This is more of the accidental adventures, and today the adventure is feeling very accidental. Before we get into our 133rd episode, our letter to question is this. If your character had a reusable water receptacle or bottle, what would it be and what would be in it? Also, who's the Dominic?
Hello. But I know that's boring.
Could we not pick? We pick him so much, and I do love him. But could we pick somebody else?
What about Spagoober?
Cloth?
Easy. It would be apple juice.
Someone we haven't picked in a while.
Oh my goodness, yes.
No?
A fresh NPC, also known as a Fnipuk.
Let's think.
What about Madam B score?
Those dudes stare. It would just be the blood of babies or something. I don't know.
Jeez, Jackie, calm down.
What about
morose infant mentality has to be a thing in magical worlds, but we don't talk about it. What'd you say?
Abby, we really have a hard time hearing you.
Yeah, Abby, you got to do something with the headphone mic or something.
You guys are teasing me.
Oh, better. What'd you do?
Is this any better?
It is.
Much. Yeah. What'd you do?
Okay. I don't know.
Okay. Madam Me score going once, going twice?
I say one at maybe like Toe's dad. Or Rose dad.
That's really
my dad. We've never
Rose
done.
dad's better.
We've never
Tello's
done
dad
Jath.
has about 2 character
sorry,
dimensions. Let's go with Jath.
You meant Bazz.
Jath it is. Starting with Krieg. What is Krieg's liquid receptacle?
I feel like this is gonna be so weird.
Fluid, so.
You know what? This is gonna be so weird.
Craig a
Go for it.
So you know those like old timey like water pouches?
Like a water skin?
Yeah, it's a water
thing
skin.
all of you guys have?
Oh wait, yeah, we all have that because it is that time. Okay.
And lean into it. Don't apologize, Micah. What's in Craig's water skin?
No, I just realized I'm gonna be describing the exact thing that we have. So I don't want to do that. To me in real life, this is cool, but not there. I'm gonna say by choice, Craig would prefer to drink out of. I'm gonna say a crystal glass that is like if we're going like high end, like leaning into his.
A decanter? He's just walking around the crystal decanter, just whoop,
No. This isn't like his choice of like walking, drinking thing. This is him like sitting down,
at
like
dinner.
what he prefers to drink out of, and like what's in it. So I'm gonna say he likes to. I think it's like visually interesting for him to see the crystal and to like dissect it, like visually and analyze it, and to understand what it was made of and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Oh, it's like a crystal glass. like the design of it. But inside, he's not much of like a wine or like alcohol person. But he maintained that morality. But
at every turn.
He maintained that morality, but everything else, no, it went to crap. So kind of funny.
He was like, people are like, would you like chicken or fish? And he's like, I'm so. And people are like, okay, get it.
He's like, I might have been a bad dad, but at least I wasn't an alcoholic.
Writing that quote down. Writing that quote.
Aw, that's crazy.
I think that he would like to have. I don't know. I kind of was put on the spot. Something red, similar to this. But
I think he
like
would. I could see Craig walking around with fruit punch.
It's like a pink drink. It's a pink drink.
Awesome.
It's like a reddish
Craig
pink
feels a lot
drink.
like a cocktail guy to me. Like
Oh,
vacation.
he doesn't drink
Mai Tai possible.
Mocktail. Actually, it's a mocktail.
mocktail.
Excuse me. Of course. All right.
And it's just like super sweet. I feel
and he pretends in his mind. Yeah. In his mind, it is the blood of Dolgoth.
Barbarian habits die hard. What about Rog?
Wow.
I'm chewing on a really dry cracker right now. Sorry.
Okay. Going to.
No, I got this. Okay.
Okay. Still on Rog.
No, go ahead.
Okay, it's me turn. I think that Greta would have. If we're gonna pretend that this is real life and modern times, and she would have like a plastic Nalgene with like the sippy cup top, like the top that you like flip up, and it's and not based on any possible real life experience, but the part, the squishy part that like you drink out of, gets a little moldy, and she is so attached. She is so attached to this water bottle. It is like she is not. So she just keeps it. Maybe it's good for her, she hopes, but it's definitely like kind of dark and like splotchy in there. And I think she would probably drink like mostly tap water. Maybe sometimes she would make like some tea and put it in there, and like put it in there with the tea bags and just steep it for way too long. So it's like really like over steeped tap water tea that's really bitter. And then maybe sometimes for a treat, she would put like Gatorade in there with a bunch of ice and have like a little like.
May I say, on behalf of all the listeners.
Abby,
did she rinse it between these different beverages?
She's not.
The tea bag's still in there.
No, that's not happening.
Gatorade with a little tea.
It's tap water tea, but it's not Gatorade.
Wait, Abby, I just have to know. Have you had an instance where you had a water bottle that molded on the mouthpiece?
Yes,
sounded like.
No, hear me out. And you still chose to drink from that water bottle?
Did you not?
Yes, that's absolutely what she was intimating.
Without cleaning it.
You're muted, Abby. You're muted, Abby. Abby, you're muted.
And leave it that way. No, leave it that way. Don't tell her, Jack. Don't tell her.
Oh my gosh.
Rog. Rag.
Oh no. Not to be that girl, but Ro is extra, and she would have a Stanley cup, and she would have a cute little. She would have like a little straw topper that like matches the flowers in her hair exactly, and it would be like green and purple, and she would put like. I don't put stickers on mine, but she might put stickers on hers. Of like different venues that she's played or something, or towns that she's visited, and I feel like she would either have like really fancy water in it, like glacier mountain water, like Evian or something, or Fiji water, or and like maybe a little lemon and honey, and like mint in it. or she would have tea in it sometimes, but most of the time it would just be like really fancy water with some different flavoring. Not like flavorings like the powder and stuff you were talking about, but like just like a little bit of lemon here, a little bit of mint here. And she'd be like really protective over it, but she would also try to use it as a weapon sometimes. And like hit someone with it. As self-defense.
My DM NPC was Jath, right?
Yeah.
Jath would have Hoffa's getting ice while popping popcorn, but that's okay.
You gotta use this.
It's okay, baby. We're just in the
thundering.
talking. We're not started recording the story yet. It's thundering. There's new bugs making new noises. Go for it, Hoffa. It's just a podcast, and people are more important. Thank you, baby. So I don't remember anything more. Jath. Jath would have an off-brand Walmart plastic water bottle, but not anything current. Not any of the current mock brands for other water bottles. Were the mock brands about as good as the thing? I'm talking like early 2000s, those inexplicably rectangular ones with like a screw-on top that didn't need to happen. And it's like a Nabrick, and you're like, what's that brand? Never heard of it. And it cracks kind of easy, so he's got a couple of them, and they're all like an off navy, and he's always places, and there's like a little color to the water, so you're like, well, what's that? And it's just water from the tap, but the coloration of the bottle makes it look like it's something more interesting. And there's always like 2 or 3 ice cubes in there, and he's just like, well, a little thirsty. And Ciao, Mozia. Hoffa wants me to tell you that for one of her friend's birthdays, her friend wanted to go to the Oklahoma property. I'm also going to be in Oklahoma tomorrow for very different reasons.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
One of her friends from the Brazicanas, her husband has family who owns land in Oklahoma, and what her friend wanted for her birthday was to go shoot a bunch of guns. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Weird. Real strange. Weird that a bunch of Brazilian women needed to come into my life for that to happen. I'm going to go have a real strange Saturday that I have a lot of mixed emotions about. Hoffa wanted me to tell you.
You're going to have a real Oklahomian time.
Well, it feels very Texan, but yeah.
Nah, I got family in Oklahoma. It's Oklahomian.
Okay. So anywhu, yeah, that's the answer. On a different note, episode 133 of the Accidental Adventures, the note-taking. This is a level 12 adventure. The date's 3488. Oh no! Kalalan has passed now.
No!
It is no longer Kalalan. I need to go back. Oh my goodness. Does anybody remember what the month is? Jackie, we call upon your skills and abilities. Hope you don't let us down. Hope Zach doesn't find it before you do. Oh, I'm pulling up the image. That's right. It's Sihadrond.
No!
Jackie has, and this is true, fallen short. Sorry, that felt a little mean. Sorry, Jackie. I meant it as a joke. Here's Jackie's part of the calendar. It's Sihadron first. Well, Jackie, can you tell us what day of the week it is?
Can you tell us how to spell Sihadron?
I can do both.
Oh, why doesn't Jackie do both?
Sihadron is SI'Hdrond.
And it's the first?
It is the first, and it is Beckon. My favorite day of the week.
It's kind of like Wednesday, right?
Is it? It's like a Thursday. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, dudes.
No, it's like a Friday, right?
Oh, is it?
Just like
Kind of like a Friday.
Just like it is
Jackie
today.
Older than I do. I don't know why talking about the calendar makes me excited about campaign 2. So, why, Abby?
Abby's eating some really good looking bread. I'm sorry. I just had to tell people that.
I'm actually having a little trouble. If I'm stuttering, I'm having trouble focusing with that bread on screen, actually.
I've been nominated for the session. Just got to the end, and I thought I'd gnaw. So.
Well, I should start this song over. I don't have a session title. because I have one, and I might need to change it depending on what you guys do next. So, I don't know. The current title could fit, or it could really be different. Fun guys. Actually, excuse me, Gretta. You're up, and no one else. Liamon's tiny hut is around you, with probably a couple more hours on, and you are surrounded by 5 figures clad in naturalistic clandestine armor, all wielding ranged weapons that are not cocked, but all loaded. And the figures are all staring at you in silence in the wee dim light of this dry forest morn.
Okay. How close are they?
None of them are exactly the same distance, but all of them are somewhere between 30 and 40 feet.
Okay.
Your perception is high. They came to you quietly in the night. Classes aren't real in this world. Well, classes are real, but not uniform. Also, can you hear a dryer thudding away in the background?
Very little.
Not
Okay,
really.
very.
What do you mean classes aren't real? You mean like?
Well, like
There's no.
Like-
no. Okay, so what I mean to say
You
is,
mean like
what I mean
middle
to say is,
class?
the conversation we've had before. So what I mean to say is, we've had this conversation before. Like, clerics are an established social order and role, but barbarians aren't a thing.
Yeah.
It's just warriors capable of producing great rage. So you wouldn't look at these guys and say rogues, but they certainly seem to resemble a skill set very similar to Telos. And not just like, ooh, that's a Tello, but like, oh, they're very sneaky. Oh, they're yielding ranged weapons. You get the feeling that these are individuals with similar skill sets. There are 5 of them around you. What you doing?
I would like to wake up Ro quietly. I'm gonna kind of like wake her up while keeping my eye on as many people as I can.
As you reach over and pat Ro awake, the fairy individual, whose crossbow is really small, pulls it back and cocks it and just rests it on the tree in front of them, pointed towards you all.
Okay.
And the human individual also just. Both
Okay.
have crossbows.
I'm gonna say Ro. Ro, can you? We're surrounded by shooters.
Oh,
Um,
I'm up.
There's 5. You wake up the rest of the party, but tell them to just not act, and just wake them up and tell them of the situation. Are they
yeah.
in like a shape, or like are they all kind of? DM? Are they like? Can I stand in one spot and
The
look at all of
dudes.
them?
Are they like, or are they all the way around?
Roughly equidistant around you.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna stand where I can. They're surrounding us, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look over. Like once I kind of figure it out, I'll stand up
Really
and look the
visually
opposite way.
Okay. I'm going to like stand kind of in the middle and look at as many of them as I can, and I'm gonna take out my symbol of Ayun, and she's gonna take it over her hair so that it like kind of floofs out behind her, and she's gonna like hold it up. She's like doing this very showily, but she's just like taking it off over her hair, kind of holding it up and then putting it back over her neck and situating it so that it's very visual on her chest.
Every individual around you is a different flavor of steely. These people look hardened and unflappable. But you do register a little bit of, like, there's no one goes, oh, a gasp! But plenty of people, like, all the eyes you see do flit to the symbol on your chest and seem to recognize it before looking back up to you. You get the feeling like, certainly, it meant something. Each of you is woken up one by one. Craig, you are awoken. Bazz gets up. Looks a little nervous.
Shoot.
Hello as well.
I don't have armor.
How far away did you say they were?
Between 30 and 40 feet, all of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Tello gets up and looks a little nervous. But he's like, excuse me, there's 10 seconds of Tello having no idea what's going on, and then registering and looking a little nervous. Gretta, very quietly, you hear him just sort of whisper under his breath. And
What did he say?
You understand in Unsinian that he says, Blades of Sandaria.
She nods. Greta is going to cast thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Well, actually, before I do, the language of the spell says your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal. I control that. I don't want it to boom. I just want my voice to be louder.
At a lower level, I would say you could not. At such high levels, I'm often comfortable with you guys creating manipulations for. I like that being. We've done that before. I like that being a standard level in our campaign. That as you guys become some of the world's most capable casters, you gain the ability to get kind of flexible with lower level spells because you've gained so much mastery over them, especially your cantrips.
Okay. So, well, first she's gonna cast light.
A very evenly distributed, even tone. Sorry, please continue.
Yeah. She's gonna cast light, and she's gonna with her finger draw the symbol of Ioun in front of her, and if she can, she's gonna kind of like make the light linger a little bit. So there's like a for just an instant, or just like for a very brief.
Trace light behind light sources in photography just kind of appears and dims.
Yeah. And then she's going to use thaumaturgy to make her voice louder, but she's going to focus on the magic and try to keep it like even and gentle and like confident. And she's going to say, "We come in peace. Forgive us if we encroached. We are simply looking for passage to the temple. I am a cleric of Ioun, and I am making a pilgrimage of sorts." She doesn't say she just ends it, the spell.
They just look back to each other and quiet. One of them speaks to another. The elven fellow to the dragonborn. They exchange a phrase, and then 3 of the 5 look to the Yuan-Ti anathema after it. And the elven fellow says to the dragonborn, and you do not recognize the language spoken. The dragonborn kind of like blinks in response, and then both shift their eyes to the anathema, who sort of like catches their gaze and then looks back to you. The pixie individual and the human never look away. Excuse me, there was no human. When I say the human, I'm thinking of the elf. The pixie and the hobgoblin never look away. And the Yuan-Ti anathema slithers a little bit closer. Do you all know what a gaboon viper is?
I will Google it right now.
Yeah, I'll Google it.
Whoever wants to find an image first, copy it and then put it in Lord reference. Listener, feel free to
Beautiful.
Viper. That's what this person. That's what their features are patterned after. Their head is flattened and broadened. Their face pulled in an upturned kind of horde motion. They have a skin pattern that reflects that kind of like marshmallow color scheme with those dull tan and. That's an excellent reference image. Thank you. And those sort of like warm browns. Their eyes are that like thin, pale color with the black slit in between. And they're like stubbier and thicker, but low. And they have that sort of lined chevroned pattern to their scaled skin. And as they slither a little closer, you can see that the bolt loaded into their crossbow is just dripping very slightly. And
oh no.
That individual gets a little closer. Greta, why don't you give me a persuasion check?
Okay. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Couldn't tell if that was a good or a bad.
That was good. That's gonna be it was a 19, so it's gonna be a 23.
Ooh. It was a good time for that roll. The anathema slithers closer. It's this very coiled motion, very slow. And they've got this, it's like a very sassy walk because of how much the undulation of their serpentine lower half moves their shoulders back and forth. But the disconcerting part is that their head is locked in position. So their shoulders and hips move greatly, but their head never really moves, and their eyes are so fixated on you. And all the other individuals you all can notice that individual is fixed on you, and none of you recognize it at the same time. Those with higher strategy modifiers recognize it first, but you notice that each Sandorian here is locked onto a different one of you. And
oh no.
the anathema slithers about 15 feet away from the dome. She raises her voice slightly and says, "And why should we trust you?"
Gretta steps forward towards the edge of the dome. She doesn't cross the dome, but she steps.
You're just like inches away from the pale barrier. That's a cool visual.
Mm-hmm.
She inclines her head a little bit, and she says, "I understand that we've given you nothing to trust yet, but it's my aim to build a passable, sufficient. It's my aim to build."
And you come very armored.
Well,
we're a traveling group of adventurers, and we came straight from our travels. And Gretta, as she's speaking, she steps back, takes out her mace and her daggers, any other weapons that she has, and she puts them on the floor behind her, and then steps back to the barrier.
The individual regards the motion. Each fungi has yet to grab a weapon, but you all have trouble betraying the natural expertise that accompany your bodies at this time. The way that you all, your hands are all resting near them. And not that I'm not saying Smith did a bad job, but just there is a tension between the image you're trying to portray and the people and skills you are and have. And in fact, I don't think Jackie would even disagree that Ro has subconsciously put a hand on a lute. But
I literally was even gonna say Rose starts before all that. I was gonna say Rose starts to reach for her lute.
We know each other pretty well at this point. The anathema woman just continues to regard you coolly, and she pulls a little closer to the barrier now, 10 feet away. And she says, "We speak in coin, and we speak in information. Why don't you speak our language? Tell us who you are, why you're here."
Would it
Go ahead.
would it help if I took the barrier down? Would that provide more trust?
Bazz just goes, "No, don't." And she responds, "That's a start."
Greta, can Greta interrupt?
Yeah.
You remember, you guys can do whatever you want at any point in roleplay.
Okay.
Do it.
Greta interrupts and says, she addresses the lady and she says, "May I approach safely?" Meaning, Greta's offering to step out of the barrier.
May I approach the bench?
They can't interpret your mind. Just use your words.
Okay. She says, "May I approach safely?" and gestures to the ground in front of the barrier.
The woman nods, cocking her head.
Okay, Greta, as confidently as she can, steps out of the barrier, leaving her weapons
I'm going to say it's not unconfidently, because you've seen some pretty insane stuff at this point in your life. You escaped a Kraken yesterday before meeting some Archfey.
Yesterday.
It's been a while since we had a forever date, but we finally had one again in the campaign. You step out of the barrier, and at this height, she's much taller, at this distance, and she raises about another foot higher. A feature in the Uanti Anathema race. And she just kind of looks down on you. And as she's talking to you, the tongue very briefly like flicks out and her jaw flexes. And you watch this really, like she like flexes. She does a thing that real vipers can do, which is where she like yawns slightly. And as she does, this part of her skull dislodges slightly and raises unevenly to lift this like 2-inch fang and set it back down in her mouth. Just like kind of like the way that we would like twitch a muscle on her face. Half of her head just lifts and lowers, flexing the fang. And she says, "Who are you?"
Greta says, "I'm..." What?
Nothing. I just realized I'm losing my voice a little. It was lower and flatter, briefer.
Greta says, "I'm Greta," puts her hand on her chest. "I'm Greta Small Star." And she gestures back to the group. "We are the fun guys. We began, our journey began in Port Resplendissant. We killed the Kefkin General Dolgoth. I am on a mission. I'm on a pilgrimage to the temple. Ayun is a new patron of mine."
That speech gets all sorts of looks exchanged back and forth. And when you say fun guys, 2 different weapons move in your direction. And people in the bubble, you watch a bunch of different things. Nothing's pointed, but it's like someone with a gun at their hip just changes so that the barrel is pointed like in the direction of your feet, so that if it were raised, it's like at you. And as you see this woman closer, she has a crossbow in her left hand, but she also has like 2 blades at her side and 2 hilts poking up over her shoulders and 2 on the breasts of her armor. And like these individuals are festooned. You can also see a couple of vial corks poking out of places. Everything here looks like it's poisoned. You finally get some emotion out of her eyes with those looks. And every part of what you said gets something from her. Very slight reactions, micro reactions, but some nonetheless. And why don't you give me a persuasion check, Greta?
Okay. That's going to be a 21.
21?
Girl shows up to Sandor and just rolls hot. She still regards you coolly, but the slightest little, like, for a second you think she's going to do another freaky face thing, but it's just a slight smile on one side before separating the pits in her jaw. And she looks back to you and she says, "That information would have found you on the other side of a bolt a very short time ago, but..."
Greta makes that face. She like makes a...
Yeah.
I don't want to react to what she's saying.
"Our contract with the crown has passed, so as of recently, it seems we're a bit more allied."
Greta nods and she says, I'm glad we're not at odds. I hope to find ourselves in your favor."
"So you have no ill intent toward our company?"
Not at all.
No.
Yeah, Rose shakes her head no as well.
She reaches
I have
up. Oh, excuse me.
I have the highest respect for your company. And other than that, you do not cross my mind.
She oh, well said. She places the crossbow, still loaded, on her hip, and then reaches her left hand out. It's scaled, and her fingers come to sharp points. She reaches out to shake it.
DM, can I do a super quick rumors or history check to see if there's any significance to the left hand instead of the right hand? Like,
Your background's not criminal, right?
no, it's not. I'm a hermit.
No.
I'm a hermit.
Okay, she's gonna also reach out with her left hand to match. That's how that works,
She
yeah.
clasps your hand at your wrist and gives it one single shake, and she says, Kess, good to meet you.
Good to meet you, Kess.
Oh, I thought she said
K-E-S.
kiss.
Too,
then
like,
she-
kiss
And then
the
she goes,
hand.
"Nom, nom, 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 nom."
Kiss. She's
This is
like,
But all fans. Just.
Terrifying.
Skess.
Okay.
Would it be okay if I grabbed my loot to remove the dome?
She just nods. Again, very little expression on her face. She turns back to her company and she says, "The Dolguth killers." And with that phrase, for some reason, they all seem to understand. Like, all the weapons are lowered, reholstered. A couple people unload them. Someone puts the
Wow.
longbow across their back. Okay.
Bro picks up the loot and makes the dome go down.
Okay.
And puts her other loot on her back.
Fades. And there's just a real awkward, 10 minutes altogether, because people have to put armor on. For Craig, that's a 10-minute process.
Mm-hmm.
For Greta and Ro, that's like a 3-minute process. For Tello, it's like a 6-minute process. People have to like roll up bedrolls. And this group of people around you are no longer aiming weapons, but they never quit standing there staring. So it's just weird.
Okay. So Greta very quickly packs her bags and puts her armor on. And she tries to do it she does it like casually and like
Sure.
it's a normal morning. And then she approaches Kess and asks, well, she says, she says, could you point us in the direction of the temple?
She gets another kind of wry look and she goes, "Well, give me a moment to go have a conversation. Then we'll figure out a next step."
Greta nods and returns to her group.
You said there were... Or, go ahead. I think you may be asking the same thing I was asking, Micah.
I'm definitely not. You should probably go
Like
ahead.
I said, bet.
I was just going to say which one was, like, watching, like, Ro. And, like, was there even when we were putting on armor, where was the one that was on me still, like...
The Hobbit Goblin was watching you.
I want to say, like...
The Goblin.
After I like packed up and all, I would like go up to them and like try to shake their hand.
We did have the same question.
We did. I figured that.
Persuasion check, followed by an odds or evens.
Okay.
Zach, who's closest to Craig?
Without question, and no doubt, it was the pixie watching you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. He looks up and he goes, "Hey, I'm Craig." As he's like rolling up his bed,
We'll go back to that.
and he's like, "Okay, heard."
What'd you get?
That's a 14 for persuasion,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say odds.
Okay. So you reach out the hand to shake and say, "Ro." The very tall hobgoblin woman does not return the favor to shake, but she goes, "Good to know."
mean, Ro just. Sorry, I have to gather myself. Ro didn't burst out laughing. Ro pulls back her hand.
It's real awkward.
And just nods. And goes, I'm Ro. And she turns around. Like, okay.
And then, Craig, could you give me a persuasion check?
Absolutely, bro dog. Don't you even worry. I got you.
I really like when you get
That
tired.
would be...
You sound real hammered when you do, and it's fun.
I will never have to know because I already, you know what I'm like at that point because I already do.
I know multiple people in my life where I'm like, you don't need to drink. All you have to do is stay up past 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same difference.
So that's a really. Can I cast guidance on myself? Is that possible?
Yes, you can.
Oh shoot! No, I cannot because that is a
Abby,
visual
you
thing.
take one point of metagaming. You take a point of metagaming.
No, I should know that. I just keep forgetting.
Okay, my kid.
Craig would know that.
It took me 6
Craig
months.
would remember that there's a visual. Okay, so
sorry.
I'm gonna do a cute little 11. Is what I'll do.
Okay. The DC for you was lower for reasons you're not aware of. So you say like, "Hey, how are you?" And she just smiles a little, holsters. The crossbow is huge in her hands, and it's like a small hand crossbow.
Wait! Can I? Wait! Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. No, you totally can. You totally can.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the crossbow, and I'm gonna ask her like a
That was
question about like.
Yeah, you can just use.
Is that your favorite?
You don't have to get.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, as someone who deals with weapons, is that your favorite weapon or like, is that like one of your favorites? I don't know. Like, is it special to
She
you?
her eyes a little, and she goes.
I mean, it's done the most killing, so it makes me a fan of it.
That's cool. My favorite one of mine is one that's a sword. It glows. So, yeah.
Sword glows.
Yeah, it does. It glows.
Show me.
Is that okay? Like, will your friends kill me?
Don't kill him.
Okay, cool. And then he gets Star Splinter out.
And all of them. There's like you. They open some mouths. The steely expressions break a little bit, and she just goes,
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
But this isn't what killed Dolgoth, so.
Oh.
They exchange some glances.
What killed Dolgoth?
Oh, she's not here.
That's a bummer to that story.
No,
Going back to what was the thing that happened before all the weird introductions?
Kess, we were getting ready, and Kess was
she was gonna
talk to us. Oh, she's gonna go.
So
talk
you
to
all
the group,
walk
and
yeah.
slithers away, and very surreptitious, she turns away from you, pulls something out of a pocket, reaches it up toward her head, and whispers some distance away for a little bit.
Cool.
There's a pause. A return of phrase. You can hear her whispering a little more. And
Wait, she turned away?
not to where you can't see her, just like half away.
Because can't Greta's new feet mean where she can read lips?
But
That's true.
oh, Abby, it's gonna hurt to tell you specifically this. As you read the lips, that's definitely in that language you don't speak again. I'm sorry.
Bummer.
And that's why I wasn't bringing it up, because I didn't.
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
Bring up the opportunity. No, Jackie, way to play in the future. I knew it was totally a part of her new feat, but I also knew she was going to be speaking that language.
I was just like, this could be
And
her
importantly,
moment.
a language you don't know, a language you don't recognize,
Yeah,
a language
that's
you
crazy.
don't know.
Do I recognize like
None of us recognize it.
I totally recognize it.
None of you all are from this hemisphere.
That's true.
So every single person here is from the east. So you
They're
Micah
so
Athwar-
New York. We're so LA.
Actually, I think it's the
I think-
opposite.
I think it hurt Zach to hear me say that.
That's hilarious.
That call goes on for a moment, so we're just gonna sit with floundering Craig for a second more, and the fairy woman just says,
I like your armor.
Thanks. I like your. Is it a crossbow? Long.
Looks like it'd be worth a fortune if I peeled it off you.
Oh. I don't think it peels well. I don't think it's made to do that.
Persuasion check, Craig. Persuasion check. Persuasion check. Persuasion check.
I don't think it peels well. That's incredible.
Dude, amazing.
Dude, wait, do I have inspiration? Did Landon use that? I don't know.
Do you have inspiration?
I do on my sheet, but I don't know if he used that.
I don't
Okay.
think he used it.
I don't think he ever used your inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the things.
Okay,
Mike
good.
uses.
Good. It's 19.
Okay. You say that I don't think it peels well, and she goes, okay, that was good. And the green dragonborn guy just goes, rolls his eyes. Hess slithers back over. And she says, all right. I have my orders. I'm not going to tell you where the temple is. I'm going to take you there.
Huh?
Thank you.
A little kind of
Rick
cool
squeals
smile.
quietly.
She says, assuming that it's worth something to you.
It is worth something.
Mm-hmm. She raises her brows. Nods a little. She kind of gives you a face.
So is it that way?
What were you all thinking? Ro speaks up from behind.
The dragonborn fellow speaks up now and says, "What were you thinking?"
We would
Also-
start walking.
Also, I just
Dang it, Micah!
I just want to make it just to like
Jeez.
play up the visuals a little bit. I like to think for Ro to feel like to look tougher or whatever. She put Soulmender on her back, and she's just kind of like stroking like the chords a little bit of Song Splitter, kind of like look at my weapon.
Heck yeah. Every single time you just kind of like just kind of play at a chord, it makes that distorted sound, which is again a sound an instrument at this point in history has never made. So everyone's just hearing like, and that's like, it's impressive to people. They're all just standing still, staring at you all.
You know,
Sorry.
communication is a vital skill.
I'm
Greta's gonna look at Tello, and in Unsinian, she's gonna say loud enough so that other people can hear. She's gonna like turn to him and kind of like keep her face to Kess, and she's gonna say, "What should we give these people?" In Unsinian.
that's smart
Odds or evens?
because Tello is
Evens.
maybe.
Tello opens his mouth to speak, and in Unsinian, Kess, the world-traveling assassin, replies, "A fair wage, probably." And Tello looks at her and then looks at you and kind of has half a shocked Pikachu face, just like, and then closes his mouth.
Okay.
How would there's 5 of you? How would 4 platinum apiece be?
A bunch of faces exchange. Ro, why don't you give me a persuasion check?
Okay.
Advantage. 4 platinum apiece. Okay.
Oh no.
Somewhere out there in Maryland, Landon just got a stomach ulcer.
When the accountant leaves, just
I'm gonna
saying.
use my inspiration because that was
Well, except that the
fire.
accountant was I say that the accountant was the one who was just going around going platinum, 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 platinum to everyone for a long time. And then I started talking about how much those coinages were worth, and he stopped.
Is this? You said persuasion, correct? 16.
Okay. You rolled low, huh?
Yeah.
That's okay. It was with that offer. A bunch of looks exchange, and you watch as the elf guy loses his cool for a second. It kind of raises his brow. Kess looks at him kind of sharply, and his expression deflates, and she says, "That sounds doable." And each one of them finally comes in closer, like, okay, yeah. Which, for reference, remember a platinum's about $3,000, so each person was just offered $12,000, essentially. So hands are raised out to each. Are you paying each of them, Ro?
We'll say I pay for and you're muted.
Jackie, you are muted. This is the way.
Is the way?
Yeah, I was saying a second ago, I was like, yeah, I know, I want to keep them on our good side. I have enough, more than enough, to give each of them, Greta, Abby, if you... Because that's 20 total, right?
Yeah, I say you do 10 and
I do 10 and you do 10? Okay.
So I reach for my bag also.
Platinum is divvied out. What a call, Jackie. What a move. I mean, you know what? We could ridicule it. We could praise it. That's a convincing argument.
Yeah, I mean, it worked.
I was saying,
to say, but it worked.
I think Rose's motive here was just she didn't
I'm
want
not here
to
to
offer
judge it.
too little, and she was like, these guys need to know that we are somebody.
Yeah.
And so if I offer them 4 platinum like it's nothing to us, then that kind of is like a power move in itself almost. That's what Ro is feeling.
That's why I wanted us both. We both have.
If you hadn't let on first that you were some of the most renowned adventurers in the world at this time who killed the Kefkin general, being like, well, I'll just divvy out 4 platinum to each of you, probably would have been signing a death warrant. But you all distribute the coins, and all the Blades of Sandoria look real happy. And Kess just says, right this way, my lady.
I think we were just reverse robbed.
Does Craig say that out loud?
I'm gonna whisper it to quietly whisper it to Tello as we're walking off.
Craig whispers that a little loud, and two of the Sandorian members just kind of make a face at each other and crack up. And you all have this Blade of Sandoria escort as you all are just hiking through the rainforest now. They're walking a little among you guys, but still very much on the outside of you, never really getting in between you all. And they're just walking with you. You guys are moving through the forest. They appear to be taking you, Ro, you would, are you the one who, yeah, you are. They appear to be taking you in a southeastern direction. And you all appear to be walking up in elevation. As you all trek, moving upward, there are a couple brief breaks in the canopy. And through them, you all can see that now you have there's like a break in the parting of the canopy at some point, and you all can see that I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, you all can see that from where the canopy breaks out, it's actually kind of overlooking a cliff, and you guys have like a mile of elevation up from ocean water that's like 3/4 mile out. This is a big island, and you're probably not on the shortest side. This thing could go on for miles. This is a big landmass. Who knows how big it might be? And they're just trekking with you. There's some meaningful roleplay to be had here, but before we get to that, Craig, as you're walking, the pixie assassin with you in her sleek armor, she's just kind of buzzing along and going, "So you really killed Torkoth?"
I mean, we all did, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, your whole group. Okay.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Really terrifying, but then at the same time, absolutely empowering. Can you imagine that all of the hatred that you have in your soul just is pointed in one direction and it actually changes the world?
You get it? Yeah, the feeling you have when you take a life?
Oh.
Good stuff. Nothing like that warm blood. Oh my goodness. I like it.
What's your name?
What's going on here, guy?
What is your name?
Sinka?
Sinka? Alright, Sinka.
Named after my
I'm
great
gonna watch out for you.
Yeah. Hey, I'll watch out for you. So, how long are you guys on the island?
It kind of depends on where the wind takes us. You know, we got some friends. We got some friends who aren't here right now, like on the island, and they're kind of like waiting on us. So
Where?
I don't really know where they are, but I do know we need to find them.
They're here?
Yeah. No, they're not here, but like there's some like they're not on the island, so I know we need to leave the island to go find them. So Craig is nervously and awkwardly trying to.
Sure. Yeah, you recognize your fumble. Two of the blades of Sandoria like kind of exchange a glance with each other, get a furrowed brow, and they go back to listening to you. Sinka continues and she says,
Okay. Well, that was weird. Fair enough. Killed any other cool stuff?
Yeah,
Like what?
like
Don't think too hard.
they have flowers in their hair, and if you eat them, you die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really tired.
Are you also headed to this temple?
Are we all like the people in the group walking towards
Yeah,
us?
but I mean, like, are you staying there, or is that just her thing?
I don't know. I kind of like following her around. I'll probably go inside with her, and everyone else will too. I mean, it's kind of her thing, but like, chilling.
Well,
We're along for the ride. We enjoy it.
if you get bored, I'm bored too. Different kinds of accomplishments out here.
And she just kind of
I have a
flies by
wife.
you a little bit. You say that, she looks over her shoulder and she goes,
I don't care.
she just flies by you a little. This lady kills people for a living. It's not a big moral compass. She just flies by you. To be clear right now, Craig, you are carrying 4 weapons. You have Star Splinter. You have Star Splinter on a hip, Minister on the other one, your Warhammer on your back. Or did you leave that on the boat? Up to you. It's your choice.
I don't think I did.
Okay, Warhammer on your back, and now the gold-plated, jewel-studded axe, like opposite to Minister. You all are walking, and Bazz just keeps going. And he's making the noises like,
Oh no, he's got to poop again.
And Bazz walks up to Gretta and goes, "Hey, I'm not trying to ruin all this, but I have got like a Craig and Barry's situation kind of going on. I think I got something when we got here."
Bazz, these people love. Greta whispered. Bazz, these people love information. Maybe you can poop, and then they'll want to dig through your poop to learn about your digestion.
Ro has a mini heart attack at this.
Abby. Odds or evens?
Can't.
Evens.
Oh my gosh.
10. Inspiration, I think. Oh, you already have that.
What?
If you'd missed,
Excuse me.
I said inspiration.
I
think.
used.
Yeah, inspiration. If you'd gotten odd, if you'd been wrong, I would have just given you a deduction to your next roll. That was crazy, what you just said. Bazz just looks concerned, and he just looks up and goes, "Hey everybody, I have to relieve myself, or it's gonna get really bad." And all the Sandorians stop and just kind of make weird faces, and they go, "Okay." He goes, I'm just gonna find a tree, okay? I'll be right back, okay? All right, don't go anywhere." And he just walks off. And
That's weird. I've never seen him have to go to the bathroom. I thought you didn't do that.
I've never seen him go to the bathroom before.
and there's like a pause, and then from some distance away, at one point, you can hear.
I'm sure he's just empathizing with animals that are dead.
There's just this real awkward pause as you guys are stuck there for a little while, until like there's just these awkward glances, and then Gretta, you hear. Well, perhaps you have a moment to speak in your head. Oh, sure, good.
Go ahead.
No, you.
Okay. Is this Cass's voice?
No.
Do I recognize this voice?
You do. It's definitely Bellaandra's voice.
Are you serious?
I am.
He's pure disdain.
Can I speak back to her in my head, or do I have to speak out loud?
Well, if it's sending, you probably have to speak out loud.
Oh. I'm gonna try to talk back to her in my head.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just gonna not conceal the verbal in my head and see if she hears it.
You're gonna what?
I'm not gonna mask in my head. I'm gonna go and see if she responds.
There's a pause, a response.
Okay.
And then no sending requires a verbal component, and another voice, and her voice comes again and goes, "Are you also incontinent?"
We're just gonna take a deep breath. Then she's gonna turn to Cass and she's gonna say, "Excuse me, someone is sending to me. Is it alright if I step away?" Respond.
Cass furrows a brow and goes, "You all have a lot going on."
Yes.
Especially Bazz.
Right. So in the distance, you guys hear, "Oh, Piast and Barry, this hurts." And Gretta, you tread away a distance.
Yeah, I stay within. I nod at Cass and I say I'll stay within visual range. And she walks.
She nods and says, "You gave me 4 platinum. Do whatever you want." And
Gretta laughs.
Gretta, you walk a little further down the hill.
Yeah, and I respond. Keeping my voice low but not whispering. I say, "Oh, hello. It's so good to hear from you."
Hello.
Oh, hello. It's so good to hear from you. If I remember correctly, I think I saved the life of a dear loved one at expense to my safety in cost for a deal recently, and I haven't heard information back on that in months.
And we are forever grateful for your assistance on that.
Warms my heart. You know what I would like more than your gratitude? The completion of my task. Now, I had the courtesy to call you during waking hours, something not extended to me a few times, but why don't you tell me exactly how much closer you've gotten to doing my task?
Yeah, can you clarify that we are supposed to deliver? Can you remind me of our mission? Which Gretta would know.
Gretta would. There are things sometimes that I want to be like, well, you gotta have that written down, but Gretta would know. Your open contracts I put at the bottom of every single session in case you ask, because I know that you may not remember.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You all accept a request from her to venture to the Drowned Keep, deep below the waves, off of the northwestern coast of the Wildlands, more specifically close to Hishas.
Okay,
When a judge is talking to a jury and something happens that defies the bounds of the case, and then they say, "Please strike that from your consideration."
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That was in parentheses in italics, and after that it says, "But they haven't learned that yet." So I wasn't supposed to say that part.
Okay.
I'm now going to highlight and strike through that section so that I don't do that again in the
I don't remember what you said. I didn't even write it down.
Good.
I know that we're
So,
supposed to
off of
enter
the northwestern
the
coast of
ground.
the Wildlands, you were told.
We're just supposed to go there?
No. She told you that she wants you to go there to this subterranean keep, or excuse me, the subaquatic keep off of the ocean, to the lair of Salgin, the Fathom Wretch.
Wait, hold on. Lair of Sal
I think these are notes you guys have taken a couple times before somewhere.
Fathom.
SAL apostrophe GHIIN.
Okay, so of Salgin, the Fathom Wretch. And I'm so sorry, can you tell me one more time where Greta knows this is?
Off of the northwestern coast of the Wildlands. That's a fair question.
Okay, off. Sorry, I just
I
want
write this down not to punish you with, but to help. It's okay.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate your post.
Well,
Wild.
this entire campaign is not real, and you know the names of the Archfae, so I'm pretty thankful.
Okay, cool.
She wants you to go there and retrieve something for her.
And that's so
We're
we
all
know that
agreed
we're
to do that.
supposed to go to the lair of Salgin, the Fathom Wretch, off of the northwestern coast of the Wildlands to retrieve something.
Mm-hmm.
And what am I supposed to retrieve? Do we know?
She has yet to specify.
We're just supposed to call her when we get there?
Something like that. Nearby, something.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look at the Yalvar just so that I can, in my head, know where we are, so that I can.
Also, if you want to talk
properly-
above table as players for a second as you strategize this, I'm okay with that. Or not. That's
No.
also...
So Bella Andra, did she give us a time frame to do that in? No? Okay, that sucks for her.
When was the how long has it been in game that she
3
had
months.
us do this? Because that's what throws
I
me
remember
off all
correctly,
the time.
I want to say it's been almost 3 months since you
Okay.
agreed to do this. A while. A
Okay.
while.
Okay. Okay, I'm almost ready to continue my conversation with her.
I would suggest being respectfully and professionally apologetic while still maintaining healthy boundary.
I
would
agree.
suggest
Healthy boundaries with Bellandra for sure.
being like, I apologize for the delay in action. Obstacles have gotten in our way. We do have a plan to track to
Yes.
there. It is not off of our radar. We will get it done.
We
We
are.
will honor our contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you could even say it is on our way, but that might be
Yeah.
a little too much of a lie. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, can you remind me of the last thing you said? I'm sorry.
The last thing who said?
Yeah.
Bellandra.
I'm trying to remind me of the last thing she said. Something along the lines of, I want an update on where you are with that thing I asked you about months ago.
Okay, Greta's gonna say, oh, of course, we are currently, we're in the West. We spent, longer than expected in Zedge, and our ship is currently sailing in the Western Seas. We will,
Well, I am glad to hear that in the course of almost 3 months, you've managed to get on the right side of the world. The funny thing is, you asked me to do something, and I did it the same day. You know, interestingly, as I've said before, I work with many individuals, and I'm rather well connected. I keep my ears to the ground, as I've mentioned. And of course, the great majority of my business is highly reputable, not really into the seedy side. But those individuals find their way into my employ. And you all have really made a name for yourselves. I mean, we've talked about what killing Dolgoth has done to my continued business relationship with you. But I heard the strangest thing recently. I mean, it was offhand and perchance and tightly sealed. But somehow I managed to hear that you all made an agreement to go after a different Kevkin general?
Oh, no.
It's quite bold, Greta.
Oh, where did you hear that from?
I see why Bazz keeps the stone. Well, I heard that from an undisclosed person. I guess what I'm trying to get at, Greta, is I have loved your global gallivanting and continued drawing of heat and lowering of life expectancy. I'd like my favor completed before you expire.
I can assure you that I will speak with my comrades and consider the bump of your task.
Goodness.
Of course.
Gracious. Wow. Glad that I'm employing you all. Please, sooner rather than later.
Of course.
I love the carrot, but there exists also the stick. And you feel the connection sever.
Okay, Greta rolls her eyes and turns around back to the group.
Rolls your eyes so hard your head hurts.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay.
You walk back, the fungi's and the blades of Sindoria are there.
Can you block?
Cass
I wonder
has
if you can block a sending stone connection.
Cass has a look on her face.
She has a look. What's her look?
Just like, huh? You suddenly took a call. That's it. Because remember, in this world, taking a call is not a thing the vast majority of mortals ever do. Not something unexpected for a world-famous adventuring party, but, you know, she just curious look.
Okay. Greta's gonna, like, she's gonna, like, not hide the annoyance on her face. And she's gonna, like, kind of, like, offhandedly, casually say, yes, like, I'm sure you've had your fair share of less than pleasant business partners.
Kess just smiles slightly and says, certainly. Well, whenever your druid friend is, in the background, whatever for him, maybe we can keep going.
Of course.
There's another, and then Bazz like walks back from the other direction and goes, just kidding, I can throw my voice. Are we ready to keep going?
Yes.
And he's just walking, it's just ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, I thought Jackie was going to say something. Okay, and the group treks. 4 hours. There's a stop in the middle. And then you guys put in another hour. And then a stop and then another hour. And you guys have been spending this whole time working up a mountain ridge in elevation. Yes, Krieg.
Can I say that for majority of the time, I've managed to therapy with the pixie?
Well, we're digging into that. So in the course of all this walking, what is it that you say to the pixie, Craig?
So it starts out just like chatting and like talking about like
No.
hey, like, well,
Go for it.
what's your role here? You know, like, how'd you find yourself here? Like, what brought you here? And then I'm trying to summarize what a 4-hour possible conversation.
Came back for more real fast. Getting kind of heavy.
Do you feel the need for male validation in your life? Not sarcastic. It's like a very hey, I want to say that the tone is not sarcastic, it's not jabby, it is very much so like heartfelt.
Hey, Mika.
Yeah.
Nobody knows anything about it. There's your words and there's your delivery. That's the only thing that exists in this universe. You say what you say. Maybe you totally succeeded. And she just looks at you and goes, male validation? Don't flatter yourself, honey. A little male company? That's a different subject. What else have you killed? Never really told me. How'd you kill
What else have I killed? Hopes, dreams. Some toilets.
Oh, okay.
She flies somewhere else.
Oh my gosh, there's this one guy. He came up out of nowhere, and his name was Big Mike, and he tried to fight me for my title, which I didn't have, and he turned into a big dinosaur-looking, or I don't know what that is, turned into a giant animal that I've never seen.
Craig says dinosaur, there's like you know that like muffled kind of soft grinding bleep sound you get in shows, like a pff sound. Craig goes, he turned into a big pff, and everyone in their ears at once just hears Big Mike. And everyone stops and looks around confused. And keeps walking.
Well, anyways, we killed that guy. And
how'd you kill him?
I genuinely don't remember.
Sorry, Micah, just quick refresher. And it's incredible that you brought that up, because just as a reminder, the way that you flavored killing him, should I remember, was shoving your sword into his mouth.
Oh yeah.
And then slicing through him, if I remember correctly.
Still like that.
Slicing up or down.
Now,
like that.
he exploded into, what was it? 7-Up? Sprite? Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. He
Baja
exploded in
Blast,
Mountain
right?
Dew, so it was less gory,
Oh.
but you did insert your sword into his throat and then slice through him.
Okay.
She'll get a kick out of that.
I get the feeling
Don't spare a detail.
that you kind of get off with the concept of killing things.
Honey, I have no idea.
Okay.
Jackie is enjoying this.
In the voice.
Well, I don't really want to continue. This has something's weird about this conversation. I feel
Honey, you traveled internationally and you still haven't let your freak flag fly. Like you need some new company. It's okay. I've got time.
I feel sexualized. Is this how most women feel? This doesn't feel
You
right.
should.
I don't like it.
Gotta break a couple dragon eggs to make an omelet. Flies past her.
He's broken him
Hello.
too.
Hello.
Tello's nearby. You guys know that very famous meme of that little monkey Muppet character giving the side eye?
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
he's a little step ahead of you, gives the side eye real nervous and just goes, "Don't look at me."
I have a wife.
Her attention's on you, that's where I need it. And he just keeps walking. Okay.
God.
And as Kess keeps going, she pulls out that stone. She lifts it up to her mouth, and she says, in common, you hear her have an entire conversation with someone undisclosed on the other end, explaining who she is, and that she's delivering the fun guys. And it sounds like she's on the stone with... also, remember, Micah? Dip in. Okay. She's on the stone with, it would seem like, members of the temple, the order. And as you guys keep moving further and further up this ridge, finally a tree line breaks on a side of a mountain face, and you guys find that after all this hiking, you are on the spine of a mountain ridge, almost
cool.
like you're thousands of feet above sea level. And from this height, you can see spilling out onto multiple, not every side, but you can see an angle of the south and the western faces of the isle. Oh, forget this island is miles and miles across. It's real big. And you guys remember geographically, this is the largest of the islands in the Sandorian mountain chain, or island chain. So, kind of the largest of Hawaii's islands size.
Oh, wow.
How's
From
the
the
view?
guesstimation of this side. Just
Gorgeous.
gorgeous. Just verdant green rolling away into infinite detail before meeting brilliant indigo. And the sky and the ocean becoming the same shade at the furthest distance. And for plenty of you, this is the first time you've ever seen the Sapphire Desert, the western ocean of the world.
Who's the closest blade person to me.
The dragonborn fellow. The green dragonborn guy.
I just kind of look to him and go, wow, it's a lovely view you guys got here.
I really like it. I mean, I mainly do killing, but it helps me get in touch with a different side.
I mean, that makes sense. Nature, you gotta become one with nature to,
Kill. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm not there.
Here, would you like one of these? They're poisonous. And she gives them a flower. Don't eat it. You could give it to someone else. Poisonous. I grow them myself.
That's weird. Thanks.
Yeah.
You grow from your head?
Yeah. And they're poisonous. Even to me. Probably shouldn't have told you that. It's odds.
Not 20. He just looks at you and goes. He puts the flower away.
You're not single, are you?
This just keeps happening.
Are these people lonely?
This doesn't happen a lot.
And Rose just,
hello,
no.
yeah. And she goes over
Yes.
and she's like, yeah,
Wait, wait.
hello. And she starts walking
No.
up the
Craig
town.
calls out. Wait. Does Craig hear this?
What's your passive perception, Craig? Your perception?
11.
Craig, you're just 20 feet away, and the pixie woman goes, you've got a real good strut in that armor. You're just like, Tello's just, you can see sweat perspiring on his forehead. Oh, buddy. And, Ro, do you just go Tello and walk away?
No, I go, oh, what's that, Tello? And I start walking towards them.
Okay. The green dragonborn guy, he has a smile, and he goes,
Not again.
and you guys just keep walking.
Now I feel sad.
Why didn't you pursue that, Jackie?
And
Because canonically, Ro likes to act like she's a big flirt, but then she never actually flirts, you guys. Have you
really
not
do love-
picked up on this?
I love that you have a 20 charisma character who just can't flirt. It's really great.
But she likes to act
And-
like she's such a flirt, but she's really not.
The party continues onward, and Kess turns to you, Greta, and says, okay, this has been a valuable step in shoring up recent events of a sister relationship, so Blades of Sandoria have no quarrel with you at this time. Try to stay out of our neck of the woods. This mountain ridge, down the path that way. And you see this really jagged cliff-like descent drop, and she says, down at the base, you'll find a river run that leads to a small freshwater lake. The temple will be nearby.
Thank you.
I'm permitted to tell you that. Yeah, no problem. Good to meet you, Greta.
Good to meet you. Before Greta says, DM, can I do a check real fast? Can I do a, on a scale of 1 to 10, how nasty is Dolgoth's hand at this point?
Ooh.
Oh, you haven't checked in a while.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah, you haven't checked in a while. You can certainly take this opportunity to check.
Okay. I'm gonna to Cass, I'm gonna say, are you a collector by chance?
Sure. Conversation with a fungi.
Greta reaches into her bag, takes out the scrap of Dolgoth's cloak.
Okay.
And she hands it. She holds it up and this is from the Kefkin General's cloak.
Her scaled, ridged brow raises, and she goes, "Okay, I'll take
Greta,
it just for free." All right,
I mean, do you have? Ooh. Greta,
few things in this world for free. I'm just checking if this is one of those.
yeah, a parting gift. She hands it over, and she points to one of the scars on her face here. She says, "I've got plenty to remember him by."
Oh,
That was
Dang.
badass. was badass,
Greta,
Greta.
take a +1. Take a +1 to whatever your next check is. That was sick.
Oh, yippee.
You're on fire today, Abby. So she takes a little cloak spread in her hands, tucks it away into one of her many pouches. Okay. Good night, Micah. Go bye-bye. Go
Bye,
slap.
Michael.
Fun.
Wait, real quick, before you go, Micah, just try to open your eyes all the way. Let me see what it looks like. Whoa, dude, that's bad. Okay, good night. Love you.
Good night, Michael.
Love you.
Bye-bye, Micah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Micah. Bye-bye, Miko. Okay. She looks genuinely impressed for a moment. Puts it into one of her many festooned pouches. It's good meeting you.
Good to meet you.
Hope I never get
Turns
asked
around.
to kill you.
Me too. And then just
Okay. Each of you departs from one another. Ro, with your passive perception 20, you can see that, like, as your group is walking away and the Blades of Sandor are turning back, the green dragonborn guy is just, like, looking at the flowers off in the distance.
oh,
A little bit. He holds the
Whoa.
flower up in the wind and lets it, like, drift away. He watches it fall and he just nods and turns around and walks back with the group.
Aw,
And then
he's
the
really
Blades of
strong.
Sandor walk
He's really
away.
strong and he has lots of muscles. And he's got like a strong face. Cool, but doesn't object with the features in his face, right? I feel like that's how I remember you describing this charming assassin bad boy who was interested in Ro. That's how I remember you describing this missed opportunity. I just wanted to clarify for my own memory. Really strong, but not in a grotesque, in a charming way. Is that?
Grotesque was the adjective you picked?
Yeah.
And
Some
so the
people are
party
too
is there. Stop raising your arms and go, yeah, sure. Heavy. And the Blades of Sandor depart, and you guys look at a massive descent. And far in the distance below, you think you can see, like, just a slight color of, like, a lake poking out between trees.
Ooh.
A small one, far in the distance, maybe half mile away. With that party.
Hey, Greta. I
Yeah.
don't feel, unfortunately, that it would be a good idea for our ship to dock.
I agree. We should tell them about that right now.
Also, that I by the mood that you were in after that stone call, was it Bella Arjo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Bazz
figured.
definitely needs to call her back at some point because I did not.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't.
Bazz
I don't
jogs
want to
up
deal
and
with
goes,
it either.
Bazz jogs up and goes, "Oh, sorry, I was pissing again. You need me to make a call?"
Bazz, if Bazz had been on that phone call, he would have negotiated us getting something out of it. She's just mad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
She's
think I regularly would, but something's going wrong inside, and I feel like I'm really off my game right now
Yeah.
for canonical reasons.
definitely. You should call her back when you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Just
I
she's-
kind of feel like if our life was broken up into, like, sessions, I feel like after next time, that's gonna be when I'll feel better. I can feel.
Yeah, we'll
kind of
remind you. When
This
you feel
Yeah.
better, we'll remind you.
Whenever
Could
you
one
feel
of you
better.
guys, like, metaphorically speaking, in the, like, journals of your mind,
Yeah.
write down to remind me about that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sexy.
I put
Because
it.
she
Oh, stink bug! Dang it!
does not like her. And I don't like her.
Yeah.
The
She's not the greatest.
that lady was the worst.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get you to the temple, Greta.
What did she call to talk about?
Yeah, wait,
she's-
what did she ask?
She was mad that we're taking so long on her quest, and she's
Ugh.
also mad that we're becoming famous. Someone told her that we have other obligations.
What?
Um,
What's she here?
she lowers her voice and like looks around.
The blades of Sandor are well away now.
I know, but everybody,
Oh,
this is
oh,
like
Abby,
this is like
I'm
the
not telling you not to.
I'm just giving you an important visual reference. That's all.
I feel like if I say something, the grass is gonna hear it, and the grass is gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I love that
Yeah.
I've given you that sensation of paranoia. I was only giving a helpful visual reference that the blades of Sandor have given it.
Thank you. We are living on we are walking on the earth of which the god of knowledge makes her highly secretive dwelling. So,
yeah.
Might not make sense to you, but I'm afraid.
Okay.
It might not make sense to you, but I'm afraid. That's a quote.
Man, we need to learn Celestial so that no one will know what we say.
I really thought I was gonna give Kess the Umsin book.
So what did
But
what was the thing we were obligated to?
Oh yeah, what did she find out about us?
Oh, the Barbie attention span.
Hey.
She's mad that we're making it for ourselves because it reflects badly on her because the world revolves around her. So but I think to me it doesn't matter, and to Bazz it matters just the right amount. So he should definitely call her back. Okay. So I'm just trying to get the light be on my face in a normal way.
You can admit it's stink bugs. So that goes okay. Are we getting down the mountain?
We walk down the mountain.
Can we walk? Is it too steep, DM? Like, how steep is it? How steep are we talking?
You guys just look down this immense drop of like almost 1,000 feet.
Oh.
Not a sheer drop, but, rock climbing kind of drop.
Okay.
Would you guys like to fly?
That sounds awesome.
I mean, we could walk down, but maybe it'd be kind of cool if, we could fly.
What would you like to be, Tallow?
I don't know. Something cool, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm partial to bats, but...
Maybe something bigger and cooler than a bat.
You want something bigger? Do you want to be a
giant bat?
Yeah, you can be a giant bat. Can you carry...
Have you ever seen a giant bat?
I thought I had turned into a giant bat before.
I think you've turned into giant birds.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Tello, how do you feel about one of the big eagles we turn into? You want to be one of those?
If you want to turn me into one. Then...
Okay, if I do that, can you carry Craig down for me?
Oh, you're thinking, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
But okay.
You carry Balls then, but he's having tummy problems, so enjoy that.
It's okay.
And as she says that, she plays a little
and Tello just there's this explosion of like green and purple, like and as Tello transforms and turns into a giant like brown and green eagle, he like in his transformed position, he must have been raising his arms as you transformed him because the eagle just spreads its limbs upwards with the wings all epically, and he just goes and then he makes a confused face, and you get the feeling that's not the sound he thought he was going to make. And he's just like...
Can I go, Tello. I wave my hand.
He turns and looks at you.
I point to the lake, and I say, go to the lake.
He gives you the sassiest look an eagle can give, and then like lowers his head and neck down.
Say Uki bird brain in French.
In Insanian?
Yes.
Greta, what's your AC?
I start crying. Kitty on his desk.
What's your AC?
My AC is 16.
Great, I rolled a 16. A wing the size of a minivan just comes around and you're hit with feathers, you're okay, but you just get flattened on the rainforest, just like down. And then he lowers his head back down again.
But I laugh. Cool. I turn to Ro and I say,
climb on?
Okay.
Can I be a bird?
Do you want to be another eagle?
Can I be an owl?
DM, have I seen... I mean, like... I haven't seen any big owls. Yeah, you can be an owl. I'll turn you into just a regular... little owl, yeah.
Says, with a lot of excitement in her voice.
The ears?
Huh?
Maybe the big ones with ears.
I don't know if I've seen a big one with funky
Give me. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a D100 roll
Okay.
on you having seen this creature in your fast travels. You've traveled a lot of places. The DC out of 100 is gonna be your level. What's your proficiency bonus?
Plus 4, right? Is what our
It's going to be your
proficiency
level
is?
plus 4. So if you roll a 16 or lower, you've seen this creature.
Okay.
Use inspiration on it if you want. You don't have to.
I don't have inspiration.
Oh, that sucks.
I got a 41.
You have not seen a giant
I'm
owl.
so sorry. But can I turn her into a little owl?
Do you know the ones with ears, bro?
You've seen a regular owl.
Okay.
With a funky ear?
Have I seen
really
one with
like
the funky ears?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, the Garland High School owl.
Yes. Garland High School's
Yeah.
mascot is a great horned owl. Guys, you guys can't see it, but Maya's asleep over here next to me, and I'm just snapping kitty kids.
Aw, little baby. Yeah, I turn Greta into the great horned owl. Yeah.
Greta, hoot hoot, you're an owl. And hold on, I'm gonna get a really cute picture of Maya. Giant eagle just looms over Greta. Kind of makes an eagle face.
Wait, Tello or Bazz?
Tello.
Okay.
And then, without a further word, he like leans down his head, and Craig climbs on, and then he flies up and grabs Bazz, and then dives off the cliff.
I'm gonna turn into my signature bat.
Okay.
And
Rose out here dropping spell slots. Okay, high level caster. With many flurries of magic and magical sounds, with all these like concert spews of smoke and sparks and her color of magic. People are all transformed and begin guiding off the cliff and fighting.
we're a cool group.
That's a pretty awesome scene.
A bat, an owl, and an eagle.
Bro.
Odds.
That's a name. So as you all are flying through the air, you guys just hear Bazz go, "Oh no!" And like giant eagle Tello just kind of breaks off the path a little bit so that what Bazz drops doesn't get anywhere near you. As you guys are just coasting over the forest, like 1,000 feet below, there's just little like precipitations.
So he's pooping through his pants. Oh, sorry.
No, he's just lowering his pants a little to poop. He's just, as he's being carried through the sky by the talons, he's just like lifting his hips up a little. I DM'd an entire world just so I could make my own potty humor. And then the party flies down toward this lake. Okay. Yep.
Can I say row kind of like bear, like bat row rat, whatever.
Wow, that was good.
She like does like a barrel roll and like flies right along the water and just like, and then at the end of the lake she transforms back.
That's sick. This isn't the song I want either. Let's go with this one. Yes,
She's so
Ro,
proud. Yes.
As a bat, you just
Brat.
skim the water, which sprays lightly into your claws, and you reach the edge of the water, and it's really cool because you even do this like you sort of like bow up with your wings, and as your chest rises up, the magic transforms, and you land on the stone on the other side of the lake. I'm just now realizing polymorph is a concentration spell, right?
Oh, yes.
This was the lowest stakes environment we'll ever do it in, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll just not worry about it. But you can't polymorph more than one person at once. I just realized.
That's right.
But
Which is weird because
now we've learned
what's
it.
strange about that is we've done it multiple occasions.
Yeah, which just means I wasn't paying attention to the rules. So, oops.
I
Please help me
wasn't
remember that from
really
now on.
thinking about it either. I promise I wasn't trying to get
It was
something
probably
over
always
on you.
low stake environments. Who
Yeah.
cares?
It was always when we were like just traveling.
I don't care. But going forward, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done that a bunch.
We have.
You
Where
did
like
that with-
I polymorphed 2 people and Bazz polymorphed 2 people and. Huh.
Well, it was always like you did a couple polymorphs and then Bazz, Wild Chip. Yeah, this is coming back to me now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that's what you did with Thirthbus.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, you guys all land on the
Okay.
opposite side of the lake.
Well,
The lake
good to
is
know.
placid and light in color, but a little murky below. And there's this rim of like kind of mangroved trees being lifted up on soft sands that are interspersed with like rocky kind of like broken graveled patches. And you all are just landed around the lake. And there's just dense forest all around as you all transforming out of your forms. Tello lands but remains a giant eagle for a bit. You get the feeling he's having fun with it. He just takes back off and starts flying around the lake.
I have a question. I know
I
this
have a
may
good
not.
answer. Why?
It may not
Jack?
be
Why, Abby?
the time to ask this, and you don't have to answer it right away.
Do it.
Go.
Do
But
it.
just something to think about. Would it be possible for future times, like if I cast polymorph at a higher level, I can cast it onto 2 people instead of 1? Like do that kind of thing?
Language of the spell say you can do that?
No. I was just asking you if that would be possible for
No.
like travel
And
time.
I don't mean this to be sassy.
No, that's
but
okay.
Upcast and fundamentally change the nature of concentration spells would be incredibly
That's true. Okay. Okay.
So
Just curious.
the party has landed. What that party do? You all just stand around a lake.
Well, I look for the direction she said were
She said near the lake.
near the lake. So I start looking for a temple.
And she said that is what she was permitted to tell you.
Oh, that is what she was permitted. So I'm going to do an investigation check for any arcana cloakingness.
Oh, come on, Arcana check.
That was bad. That was a bad roll, but I have a really high modifier, so that's
Abby got
gonna
off-
be.
Abby split for like 3 seconds and we lost our collective minds.
Yeah. That's gonna be a 17.
Okay. Good modifier.
Yeah. I rolled a 4.
Holy crap, you have a plus 13?
Yes, I do.
You have expertise in Arcana?
Yes, I do.
Man. Okay. 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 Let's...
Wait, that was an arcana check.
As an Arcana check. Associate it? With an investigation check for me. I decided to yawn in instead of out. And that's
What do you
that's
mean
all.
by associate it with a investigation?
Roll an
check? Right.
investigation check.
Okay, just roll an investigation. Okay. That's gonna be a 15.
Okay. All right, just making it. You see no crackling energy in the air. You witness no field of obturative motion, but you do notice that a bunch of the rocks on the ground scattered around you, some of them are not the same color as the others, and they're in kind of a ring. And there are stones within that, as you look at them for a second, look kind of unnaturally cut, like cut stones. Made broken in directions to look a little natural, but they don't have the asymmetry and the mixed textures of like natural stone. And as you step back and look at it, there's a little bit of a pattern to the way that they're scattered across the ground. That's the investigation check. With the Arcana, you realize that you're in something of a magic circle. you're standing in. This broad 10-foot wide circle with scattered stones. This is like a circular arrangement, and the stone pieces inside could be rearranged to form glyphic symbologies.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at a certain spell.
You didn't land in the circle, but it's nearby.
Yeah, yeah.
After a little looking around, you can find it. Abby has dipped to take care of a chore really quickly, and Micah went to bed, and Landon's not here, and I'm DMing for one player right now, and this is a trippy experience. Fun fact, there was a very brief period of time where the Holy Hunters campaign was on a brief hiatus, the Broken Kingdom campaign, and this one obviously wouldn't exist for years, and the only person I was DMing for a month was Kara. And at the very beginning of the Legend of the New Ones campaign, before it was titled that, it was 3 people, and then 2 of them dropped out, and I was just DMing for Kara. I DM'd
I love that.
2 or 3 sessions for Kara. And I gave them a DM NPC, but it was just one player and a DM. And so weird. It's really fun, especially at that inexperienced point in my DMing, and I don't know. It was just a hot mess, and it was a really good time.
I'm going to... No, I feel as though I shouldn't be the one to do this. And Greta is now back. Or Abby is about to... Oh, she's going to pee. Never mind.
Oh, okay. She doesn't have her earbuds and her earphones. She can't even tell.
Yeah.
We're telling her that's a bad time.
Okay, so I'm going to cast, just because I can, I'm going to I love this.
Sorry, Abby in the chat typed, I'm also going to pee, and then we had that commentary, and then as she was leaving, she just typed pee.
Well, it's we said that Ro was brat, and so then we put bat in the brat font, and then Abby put trash, and then Abby put pee in the brat font. If you know, you know. Ro's gonna cast Legerdemain for the first time. Maybe not the first time.
Legerdemain, a brand new Osmodreacon. Somebody's been reading Osmodreacon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna push one of the stones because I'm a little worried. I don't want to touch it because I'm not a cleric of Ioun. So what if I touch this and something bad happens? Yeah. So I'm gonna move one of the stones closest to me. Just kind of.
What is Bard? What is your first ever catching of? As you've been carefully studying the Osmodreacon, or the Osmodreacon physical you have in your possession, what does your casting of Legerdemain look like?
I want to say, because there's an Osmodreacon, so it's this. I don't know. I want to say it's almost as she plays. It's gold and purple and green, but it almost looks like pages of a book flipping out of her lute.
Sick. That's
the way that goes
that's
to wrap around. So anytime she casts it from now on, whether she uses it to write something, whether she uses it to I want it to look like either a book or a writing utensil every time she uses it to move something, whatever. So
that's
pages.
Dope. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So the ethereal abstract kind of like suggestive abstractions and waves of magic of flipping papers. Abby, you should check the chat. Of flipping pages rotate, and as they do, the rock and the pattern of your foot just drags itself slightly through the mud. The other really cool thing is that as you've studied and understood how this song would be structured from this ancient time, you play for yourself a style of music you've never heard. It's like unearthing Mesopotamian music and understanding how to play it on a modern instrument. It's not unfathomable, but you are playing the music of an ancient culture long past. And when you hear it, take it, Abby. Back. when you play it, it's just deeply new because it's from this ancient dead culture. So you play it, and the rock just slides in the mud and shifts.
All of a sudden, like, Ro does not care as much about these rocks as she does, like, this music that she's played. Yeah, she's like, oh. And then, like, she sits there for a second.
Where you're like,
yeah.
To prestidigitation.
And she just kind of sits there for a minute. And I think she does it, like, a couple more times while everyone else is, like, looking for stuff, maybe. And, like, moves some rocks.
Tello's just flying around. Craig is picking up rocks off the beach and just tasting. Just taste selecting different ones. But Bazz is just sitting there going, "What you doing there, buddy?"
Gretta, Bazz, guys, I think these rocks. Sorry, it's just new
Craig walks up and he goes, "Yeah,
spell.
These rocks are
new spell.
Good.
It's really cool." Okay, Craig. And she, like, does it again and moves one of the rocks and shows, like, how the pages come out and everything.
He goes, "Whoa."
Cool.
But that's
move
not.
One of those into my mouth.
I'd rather not. Greta, I think these are like. And she, like, points out the.
Greta's still an owl. She never untransformed.
Oh no. Greta, if you wanna. I think Ro unconcentrates from Greta.
Ro, you're in control of the spell. So all of a sudden, Greta's back to Greta.
Oh.
Greta, I think. Sorry, Greta. I think these stones, if we do something with them, they seem different. Maybe we can find an entrance. But I feel like it should be you, because you are a cleric of iron.
Abby nodded in silence.
Is Tello still
for plot reasons he returns to being Tello.
Because I was gonna say I didn't want to undo him when he's in the air.
You're the one that can fly and not the one that's holding on to the people who can fly.
I know, right?
Did you guys see Bazz poop into the sky? That was crazy.
Yeah, I barely missed it.
Jeez.
Yeah, what's up, Blair?
The rocks. Can you describe the rocks that I missed when I was peeing?
Oh, that's true. She did miss it.
I missed my peeing.
When you guys landed on the beach, Ro did some searching and realized that there's an entire set of rocks that were pretty significantly discolored from others, and where the other stones on the beach looked very natural, these looked like they had been cut to appear a little bit natural, and that there was a large ring of them arranged in a very tight circle, and that there were others scattered among them that looked like they were vaguely in some sort of an arcane arrangement.
When I was flying, do I remember them being in, like, did
Nope.
the bird's eye view?
But them's there in a shape, being rocks.
So can I do, like, an Arcana check to see if they are just rocks?
Ro did an Arcana check earlier and succeeded in saying that they looked like they were in some sort of, like they were a ruined version of a magical arrangement. Like
Does the magical
like they could
arrangement
be reordered into a glyphic series?
Yeah. Does it look familiar at all?
Give me an Arcana check.
Also, this is an important moment in a bridge section for a plot that's valuable to Greta. But I can just feel the bad crap gremlin energy rising in me, and it's kind of rising in Abby. Like I'm feeling the stupid.
Not rising
you know?
in me. Why would it be
Like
rising in me?
I don't know. I'm just feeling
What gives you
weird.
the impression that I have an amount of goblin energy rising in me?
3 different times today, I've thought about that moment where a long time ago, Craig ate that Biossenberry and started to have diarrhea, and then Bazz turned him into a rat, and then he was barfing and pooping from both ends in Bazz's hand while you guys were trying to convince Jupiter Yazlan to give you that contract for Lashla, and Ro was singing it all away, and Greta was just apologizing.
Just miss that energy.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh, okay. Holy crap, The Simpsons. What'd you get?
Oh my. That's obscene.
Okay.
This is obscene.
Hey, can I say that it bardically inspired Greta while I was doing the new spell, and she was like, "Wow."
I mean,
She didn't.
my mom
bardic
gave me.
inspirations cannot be applied after rolls, but given
But
how
she didn't
deep
say
you-
the number.
Becky, don't even try. She said
So what's
it's
my what's
and then looked
my-
disgusted.
Obscene could mean
Because
good.
of
dice
this
from mom.
incredibly low stakes environment,
Okay.
and Abby's clear caution, I'll let this be your one clarification.
thank
using
you.
this with the rest of the year. But you
Okay,
know how
thank
this
you.
works.
I do, but I mean, there's two of us. I thought I could get away with some stuff.
Abby,
you know.
you have your bardic inspiration from the
That's a
music.
D10.
D10.
Also,
I'm
as
gonna roll just to try and get the highest roll I've ever done.
you walk by, Craig goes, and you're guided.
Oh. D10.
And a D4 now.
Did you say your mom gave you inspiration earlier, Abby? Is that what
You
it was
did.
said a second ago?
That's a 38.
Told you obscene can mean good.
Do you think obscene was bad?
I told you. I know Abby. Obscene was
I did.
good.
38?
She
Two
just
on my-
opened the secrets to the
D10.
world.
That's... How? Did you get a nat 20?
No, I got an 18. My Arcana modifier is
You're-
like crazy.
Do you have expertise?
hmm
What?
I don't know, honestly. But I trust that it's there. It's probably from the
Me that only
Wellspring.
bards could have expertise. Did you guys lie to me about that?
Bards and rogues can. I don't know how the cleric got it, but we'll circle back. to that.
Apparently, Bazz has like 4 expertise things too, and I was trying to figure that one out.
Maybe it
Well-
was
That's our new campaign record with a 38.
Let's go.
I can't even process that. That's the second highest roll in my DMing history.
Wow.
Ooh.
You
What's
just
the
surpassed
first?
Janice.
What?
What did
Whoa.
she
Janice
roll?
has never rolled that high.
Who
Oh,
rolled that?
who rolled that high?
Wee Woo. Jenny's character has the highest roll ever.
What was it?
Wow.
Her little goofy, stupid ranger got a 45.
That's amazing.
How does that
Because-
happen?
Was
It
it,
was on
a
a stealth
silly
check.
roll? Oh, it was a stealth check.
Oh.
It was a very silly roll. It was to be hidden from a person while the rest of the party sat and had a conversation with a person. The only thing she was hiding in was the slightly tall grass of a field. But here's the thing. There was an open field and she was just PETA painting mud herself, hiding in the dirt. But
PETA painting mud herself. I love
the
it.
thing is that she's a ranger and she has a really high dex mod and they were high levels, so she had a good stealth, and then she had cast Pass Without Trace on herself, and then while we were sitting there talking, she was like, hey, does hide in plain sight work in this scenario? And then it's like another 10, and then she was like, so does that mean I have a plus 20 right now? And I was like, yeah, I guess so.
Wow.
And then she proceeded to roll a nat 20 or like a 19 or something, and then we were like, holy crap, that's a 45. And I was like, after we was done painting herself, the rest of you guys forget she ever existed. You all suffer object impermanence. That's the second highest roll ever. You just surpassed Janice.
Wow.
Now, a really
Crazy.
important piece is that the Warriors of the Well don't have a bard in their party,
So nobody can get bardically inspired, but that's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, imagine what would happen if Ro is hanging around doing that to other people. Anywho, that's crazy. 38.
Wow.
Holy crap. Greta. Oh, I wanted to do something stupid, but I actually kind of love this. Greta, you stare at the stones, and you can see they have a pattern, and you can see that they have some sort of a purpose. And as you look at them, like a breeze drifts by, and Greta's wire hair just sort of
Oh, cool.
picks up with it. And when she does, her like necklace shifts with it, and the breeze should only be enough to just barely move it, but her necklace like picks up. And where it falls back in front of her, it like lands kind of askew, and the eye within the eye starts to rotate.
Oh.
And the eye within that eye starts to rotate until it's kind of like oh my goodness, what are those things that have a gyroscope? Like it's gyroscopically rotating within the central frame. And Greta wasn't even particularly aware that those pieces could rotate. And Greta doesn't notice because she's just looking at the stones. And you all watch Greta kind of zone out. And her eyes turn a little green at the rims. And she just starts muttering to herself. And as she mutters, Greta, you can see the pattern within the stone. You can see what they need to be. But you're so transfixed on them because you're not thinking about what they can be. You're thinking about why they are, how they are, what that means, what it means for magic. You know magic. You don't just know of it. You don't know how to use it. You know it. You are coming to know magic like a person begins to know a person. You have met magic raw and in the flesh, and as you think about it and trace the pattern with your fingers, lighting up with the light cantrip, as you trace the pattern of where it should be, as Greta's thinking, the rocks just start arranging themselves. And you watch as Greta is just standing there next to the circle, tracing with her finger, muttering, and her symbol is floating a little and the inner parts are rotating. She's just sitting there rearranging. It's like the stones are rearranging themselves in command with the movement of her finger.
Cool.
And you all watch as this really complicated arrangement. It's very abstract in part. At first it looks like Greta's messing it up more than fixing it. But this increasingly complicated shape starts to take form. And she's just altering it and altering it, forming it. Everybody gets a little quiet watching. And as she does, the water in the lake nearby, she completes it. And when she does, all the stones match. And some of them have been kind of stacked on top of each other and pushed up a little bit. And when Greta finally moves her last finger, one of the stones rolls down another one until it hits another one, and that stone kind of flips. And then it shifts and pushes another one. And obviously, Maya hasn't gotten enough attention. Hello, Maya. And the stones start pushing and shifting each other until the symbol starts rearranging itself. And Maya... Oh my goodness. Booga booga. Maya, come here. Lay down in your little bed. Okay. We're done. Until they arrange themselves into the abstract image of an eye. Set around a smaller eye. And when they finally land in place, Greta, you kind of blink hard, and you were doing all that in your head. Not here, in reality, but you blink. It's present in front of you. And when you do, this wave begins to rise in the lake, separating and reforming. Each time it's bigger until it... And the glyph nearby casts a massive permutation of the control water spell as waves just separate and rise up, exposing the bare dirt and mud of the lake, which suddenly turns into a stone path leading down.
Oh, cool.
And the water rising up, revealing a fairly significant depth. And they just lead down a path.
Gretta looks around at the other people, kind of in like shock and awe.
Ro looks at her like just like proud isn't the right word because like Ro doesn't have like the right to be like proud of her, but like just like that's my party member, like that's my friend. That's like she's like in amazement of like that's Gretta.
Cool.
Like the face you guys give me when I do one of those like really, really loud burps.
Like the total opposite of that.
No. I just like that, actually.
I guess Gretta starts walking down. If the party member follows, if the party members follow.
Yeah, Ro just like lead the way.
The party falls in rank behind you, Gretta, and starts walking in between the wave walls. As you tread down the path, Gretta, you start seeing in the stone cuts of the path below you, there's symbologies for the different schools of magic that you're treading over.
Cool.
Walking across. And the like pieces of Gretta's holy symbol have calmed down, but they keep glowing lightly with green light. They're getting brighter the lower you guys are walking. As you all move further and further and further and further down, the walls get high enough of water that like where the water like spills over and arches, it's starting to meet. Not changing shape, just reforming over you. Like it's starting to form into an arch. And slowly you're walking through a tunnel of water.
Cool.
And Gretta's symbol starts lighting up brighter and brighter and brighter until, those of you capable of multiple different sources of magical light, the symbol is shining enough to light your path. As you're walking through the dark. And as the light is kind of dissipating behind you, you guys can hear the water rushing back together, closing itself just where you're no longer walking.
Whoa.
And you guys stride lower and lower and lower until eventually you all walk to a large arched stone door. It's like a yellowish pale stone. And set into it. Oh. Okay.
There's a yawn.
The inscribed, there is no handle on it. There is no clear point of entry. Just a door inset to a large wall. And there is text on it. In a language you do not recognize. At all. Kind of scripted over it.
I don't recognize it at all.
Well, make me a history check. Really high DC. Oh, shoot.
What?
No, you totally know this language.
Oh.
You saw this in the Temple of the Old Ones in the Westwood, in some of the oldest texts there. This is not common. This is not old common. This is elder common.
Wow.
A language from the time of the elder ones or the old ones.
Wow.
Would I also know this?
You also recognize it.
Yeah.
But
You can't read it. You recognize it. It's like being like, oh, I think that's French.
Yeah.
I wish I had
Gurk, Maya, gurk.
I wish I had those glasses.
I know.
Yeah.
So many
Truly
times.
a wild decision to not get them. Made them for you.
Yeah, I can't believe I did. How tall are the doors again?
This one's probably like 9 feet tall.
Okay.
And it's not like a split door. It's like this massive singular stone arched door.
Mm. Wow. And are we under the water now? Or are we like in a cave?
We're fully encased in water at every side. Stone path beneath you, mud at its edges, an arched tunnel of water, closed at the back, stone building where the water is rushing up, an open door. There's a constant around you of water.
Greta, do you think
Yes.
your symbol might work as like a key?
Oh, maybe. Do you see a place to put it or a place to...
You all look at the door without a keyhole.
Maybe if you like hold it up to it, it'll like.
I thought one of you had comprehend languages. Or am I crazy?
I used to, and I traded it.
I don't. Isaac?
Yeah, I used to, and I don't have it anymore. Because I can't change out my spells.
Continue to creatively problem solve.
Greta's gonna... I'm just gonna Google some.
Sure.
If only we had the
It's
Google
not a cleric
lens
spell.
and like, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I need to
I
get
guess
this thing
Greta's
back.
gonna walk up to the put her palm on it and like trace the languages a little bit.
Okay. You start tracing it over with your finger. It's finely carved, but it looks ancient. It's filled with some sort of like a soft, moist residue, inset by the lake precipitation likely, in its grooves. It's finely carved.
Cool. I think she's gonna like...
Greta just whispers to herself.
I'm gonna take my fist and just like knock.
Nothing.
Okay. There's not a handle or anything?
Nope. You put together it probably has something to do with the text.
Dang, okay.
You have any divination spells of any kind? I mean, augury's not going to do much for you here.
Can I try something?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna take a gander. Greta, do you mind if I just try? So, I mean, I know this is your.
No, absolutely.
Craig just goes, I got an idea after that.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to cast Deepest Speech.
Ooh.
Forgot you had that spell.
And it says for the duration of the spell, just for the audience, each time you speak, you can choose to speak in either a language which you know or in deepest speech. So I'm going to cast it. I'm going to play, and like gold is going to like flow out of my mouth as I say it, like more gold. I like to flavor things with more gold when it's like old song stuff.
Sure.
And
Somebody's been reading her spell list.
I'm gonna say open in deepest speech to the door.
You're not trying to translate anything, you're trying to command the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know how I would be able to translate with this spell, really. Because it's just me being able to speak in... It allows me to speak in deepest speech. So I thought maybe if it's really old language, it might react to deepest speech.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to, like, trace my fingers over the words and over the door and say open in deepest speech. And it's going to come out, like, really indecipherable multitudes as you wrote it.
As you say it.
And it says I speak to the heart.
Okay, it's a door. Calm down.
I
As
know.
Rose speaks in many tongues, you all hear and feel deep inside
in a language that you do not recognize but can immediately understand. Not the way that you understand someone speaking, the way that you understand a concept, the way that you understand a feeling, the way that you know, not like you know a fact, but like you know a person. You understand what she's saying. And she speaks in many unutterable tongues. Okay, here's the thing. I don't want you to learn the wrong lesson from this.
Yeah.
Because what you are trying to do is not what this spell does.
Yeah, I know.
Like, even a little bit.
I know.
But you are an incredibly powerful caster from this subclass. And this school of magic does have a certain degree of sway over realities. So I'm going to say you can make a really high DC. Really high DC. Check with your ability casting modifier.
So
And
charisma.
yeah, a charisma.
So just straight charisma?
I'm gonna
Straight.
I'm gonna- come over and like, without trying not to disturb her, I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder and cast. I'm gonna guide her.
Okay. Craig also comes over and also puts a hand on his shoulder and farts a little and casts guidance.
That doesn't help any, does it?
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's a very little one. It's just like,
Okay, sick.
it's kind of like a polite question. Abby and I were both trying to hold it together and broke at the same moment. A polite question of a toot.
What? No, don't say that. I only. I.
Oh my God, Abby typed in the chat, Open worked on his butt. And what makes it much funnier was that she misspelled butt. You spoke in deepest speech, and the deepest parts of Craig reacted and obeyed.
I'm so sorry, Jackie.
It's okay. I'm so sorry because I only got a 16. Because it was just my charisma modifier, right? Which is +5. So.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Even with the guidance.
Open worked on his butt. Ro, you speak deeply.
I speak deeply. I'm sorry.
The point of affecting reality around you and moving Craig to gastrointestinal genuflection. But the door like shudders briefly, like
Okay.
and then does not move.
Nice. I look at Greta and I go, it's the first time I've ever tried that.
That was beautiful, Ro.
Yeah, it was weird. I liked it though.
That was incredible. Wow.
I've never farted because someone else wanted me to.
Yeah, that's a little worrisome, Craig.
That was a religious experience. I feel closer to the maker now.
Oh.
Greta's gonna go up to the door and put both of her palms on it. And she's gonna cast Identify
Oh.
on the door.
Okay. Greta, you speak a question, and knowledge from a forgotten age answers back to you in your own mind as you identify this as a door of syllabic response, which means that this is a door with a passcode phrase, and that understanding what is written upon it permits you to speak a correct response, and the door responds to it and opens.
Okay. Got it.
An important insight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somewhere out there,
a pair of glasses on a shelf in a magic shop collect one more particle of dust. Just drifts.
Oh. Yeah, dude. How does this resemble common at all?
Not a lot, but none.
Okay.
Gretta's gonna do her best to sound out the door.
Stop.
Can I assist?
Okay. Gretta does the equivalent of trying to piece together what Mandarin would sound like by looking at symbologies of the language she doesn't understand. Abby, I'll tell you what. I'll let you roll a check for this.
Are you gonna do that thing?
What's your what check should this be? What's your...
It could be artistry.
Bad, but I want to know what's happening.
I'm going to make this really unreasonable because that request was insane. What is your general intelligence modifier?
22. Oh, modifier?
6. That's right. Because you put your wellspring bonus not in a casting ability, but in your stat dump. That's right. So now I feel more justified in giving you this opportunity. So that means your maximum possible roll is a 26. Now, you and I both know there's going to be a little butt junk here that's going to give you a little bonus somehow. So we're going to make this... I don't know, guys. I'm tired too.
John? I hate
Butt
that.
Junk. Episode 133, Butt Junk. So
You don't have a title, so...
Butt Junk. So this is going to be DC 26. But I'll give you a +1 to the check if you very earnestly, and authentically, and deeply give us a live-action improv interpretation of what that sounding out sounds like. And I will not give you that additional +1 if you do not send it. What does it sound like as Gretta tries to sound
sending to?
Okay,
Just that nervous smile.
Can you describe the text a little more?
No.
Okay.
No, this has to come from your improv heart.
Are the characters like symbols? You said they're not anything like common at all.
Who knows?
Like a C is not like a C.
It's all up to Abby now. It's all up to Abby now.
Okay.
Oh, she stood up for this. She's backing up.
Gretta's standing there, looking at the door. And the way I
physically improv, and I love this.
The way that I envision the door is like it's a big arc, right? So the text like starts here and then like arcs over the door like that. That's how I imagine it. And so she's gonna stand up. She's gonna take a deep breath. Okay. And she's gonna go like this, looking at this part of the door. And she's gonna go, okay. Okay. Murgle me? Or... Porglaw?
This is Elder The best part, listener, is that Abby is physically acting this out.
Yeah, I wish the listeners could see this.
And then up here, like right in the arc of the middle, I'm thinking there's like a squiggly shape, and then like a round box shape, and then there's a line on it. So she's going, schmoop.
Murgle me Corklaw is where we're at.
Elder Common is just like some weird
an Elder Common Archmage is just going.
Ball. 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 Girls.
And so, Abby, what was that total?
Murgleby Blue. Ooh.
It's like a water drop.
Burgles. And she does that. She keeps focusing on it. She's looking at like
I've seen those dance moves in a highly charismatic
lines.
church before. That was wild.
She's looking at like the lines, and she's trying to look for patterns to see if there's any sounds that.
And the most
It might
important thing I can say about all that is what Greta does in front of you all. She ushers you down here to this ancient temple, and then she starts going, Murgle me, Korglush, and you guys are just like, oh. Make the check, I guess?
Okay.
Wow. That's...
It's a general intelligence.
The hilarity of that was amazing. You have inspiration if you need it.
I do? I used it.
Yeah, didn't you earn a second one?
I used that one too.
Hmm.
I mean, it has guidance.
Butt junk.
With the +1, I rolled a 16. I rolled a 4 on my guidance. My modifier is 6, and I have a +1.
27? Girl.
I don't... You bypassed the mechanics by going Murgle me Chlorglushlip? You are the luckiest son of a Dagnab Nutcracker in the entire universe. Do you have any idea the sheer luck of your character? Anyone ever listening to this podcast, for every failed roll you've ever had, for every character death, all that negative karma got dumped back positive here. And I hope the success of Abby's character feels like some sort of vindication. Abby, not to make your success about me, but all I can say is you're welcome. 7 years of bad rolling, I gift to you. Either that or you're the parasite who's been sucking it away. I don't know how you're doing this. Oh, don't that motion. Greta goes, Murgle me Chlorglushlop, and then the door goes and starts lifting up. And let the record show that's not what Eldest Common sounds like, but this really specific phrase in Elder Common is weird. But the rest of Elder Common sounds pretty cool. This one phrase is just really stupid. And you successfully bypassed
that's the phrase they chose.
the apt and profound riddle I had on this door by just improving so funny that I had to give it to you. And then the dice loving you more than everyone else. You and Kara, I swear. The door lifts and grinds upward until revealing from behind it a long stone hall of many bronze braziers burning with a dim green light. And standing between them, immediately behind the door, facing you all, is a lithe, lean woman with a very tight bun of dark brown, kind of like crinkly hair. She has prominent features, dark skin, sharp eyes, and she has these like layered monastic green and gold robes and a tied belt around her waist with a number of like bronze studs in it, 4 bronze studs. And she has these wrapped knuckles and like wrapped sort of like tops of her toes but bare feet, and a non-magical pendant of the symbol of Ioun hangs from her neck. And she just says, "Welcome,
We've waited a long time for you.
Mm.
And that's where we'll end episode 132. Which I originally named The Price of Knowledge and wound up being a completely reasonable end.
Yeah,
to the
that
title
feels
for the
right.
session. Wow.
Or butt junk. One or the other.
Somebody help remind me when this gets uploaded for the subject text of this episode in the description to say episode 133, The Price of Knowledge, butt junk, parentheses, Kigorgel Mishlapa. Whoop.
How are you even going to spell that, bro?
With passion. If anyone in this world is qualified to make up that nonsense and put it to text, it's me. Abby, unhinged, dude. Unhinged.
Nice.
Unhinged.
She rolled the highest roll of the campaign and then opened the door by speaking gibberish tonight. What a time.
What a time.
This is our cleric.
Abby, all
I
I
give
can
you
say
our
is,
cleric.
like, you put some power on display at the end of that session. I don't know what Eldritch Pact you've made, but I don't know, dude. That's crazy what you just did. That was wild.
That's so cool.
I believe Romans 2:11, but it felt like God showed some favoritism just then. I don't know how you did that. That was insane, Broham.
The 27 too.
I might be the DM, but I'm not in control of this story. You are. That was wild.
See, that's kind of the more. That's what I was at the beginning.
Yeah. That was nuts. Wow, dude. Wow.
So cool. I'm so excited.
Anywho, well, pick up next time with the Temple of the Order of Ioun. We're going to pick up next time with a ton of world building, a bunch of monks, and a bunch of lore.
Nice.
Look at Abby's birthday all over. 38, dude. 38.
Didn't King give us something? Tell us something about some. He told us about them, but what did he?
Where we heard about them.
What did he tell us to give them something? I don't remember.
I don't know. You guys should check your notes.
Yeah.
You can always go back and listen to this.
Yeah.
Everything's recorded. Anywho, life's an incredible adventure. Patreon's cool. I don't know how to process anything anymore after that session. That was unhinged. So stay away from unstable, flirtatious pixies is the takeaway of this session. Just because someone's cute doesn't mean they're a good idea. So life's an incredible adventure, and you're an important part of it. Skibidi, I guess. I don't know.
Bye.
Bye.